Alright, we are about to go see The New Mutants. Now, what do you know about this film?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Okay, so basically it's about a group of mutants who are in a hospital and they're trying to escape because the hospital, they're not helping them at all. They're just kind of saying they are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now, but I'm going to go into, like, the history of this film. Now, let's get into the interesting thing. How many times this film was delayed?
Oh, it was?
All right.
Because of COVID?
So, okay, yes, but it was delayed multiple times before that as well.
Wait. Oh, yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, now for starters, the first trailer was released in October of 2017.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yes, so, and in the trailer they played like a dark version of Pink Floyd's The Wall, and the original release date before it was delayed, it was April 13th, 2018. And now let me see, why was it delayed? Yeah, and filming was in 2017.
What if we get in there and they're like, it's delayed again, you can't see the movie?
Hopefully not. Yeah, but in January 2018, the movie was pushed back to allow Deadpool 2 to come out first, which is probably the better movie, even though you haven't seen it. And then the movie was delayed to February of 2019. But then reshoots happened after Disney bought them, and all.
Is this gonna go in your YouTube video? You don't know where we live. You can just edit that part out.
And also, okay, so there were reshoots, so it was delayed again to August of 2019. So, and then Onward, and then they also delayed Onward, I think. Wait, actually, I could be wrong about that. Okay. Yes, but I could be wrong about that.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I didn't finish it.
Oh. Yeah, but then the movie was delayed again because Disney made a new schedule, and I think they wanted it to be PG-13 because that's what it is now. So it was delayed to April 3rd of 2020. It almost came out, but it was delayed again because of to August 28th of 2020, which is tomorrow technically, but we're seeing it on the Thursday day late. So
wait,
now it's coming out. All right, now I'm gonna read the plot of this movie.
In case. That mask in front of you?
Yes, I have a mask in my pocket.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's the extensive delays of The New Mutants.
Whoa! Do you know if in the theater you have to wear a mask?
You do.
The whole time? Even if you're eating food?
You're allowed to take off food once.
In 1.1 miles, turn right onto Dorby Street.
Okay, I'm gonna go over some people who you might know that are in this film. Do you know who Macy Williams is?
Nope.
Dang it, Anya Taylor-Joy. Ah, Charlie Heaton from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't
Oh, he's Jonathan. And I'm closing this window.
Little brother.
Yes, and okay, so I'm gonna go over the plot and see if maybe this will interest you. 5 young mutants, just discovering their abilities while held in a secret facility against their will, fight to escape their past sins and save themselves.
What is a mutant?
Oh, well, let me explain. Basically, in the world of the X-Men films, mutants are people born with abilities, but they're sort of treated the way LGBTQ people were treated before rights happened.
Okay.
Yeah, so whenever somebody discovers you're a mutant, they're just like, you mutant freak!
Alright,
and also being a mutant can't be fun sometimes. Like, you know Wolverine's power?
No.
He has claws.
Oh.
Well, the claws, like, come out of his fist, but it hurts whenever he unleashes them. Yeah, and in the early X-Men films, there's one side, which is the side Charles Xavier is on, who wants to basically just have them be at the same level as regular people, so that we can be like, no, you don't need to fear us, we're just as people with gifts. But the other side, Magneto, wants to turn all humans into mutants, so that they'll be like, you're no different than us.
Wait, this is the first day that the movie came out?
Yes.
Oh.
Though I don't know if anyone's going to be excited for it, to be honest. Because one of the signs that a movie might be bad is the amount of times it's delayed. Like, this happened with Dark Phoenix, and it was terrible.
Dark Phoenix.
Yes, have you heard of Dark Phoenix?
No.
Oh.
In half a mile, turn right to merge onto Route 3 North toward
Alright, so your pre-thoughts on the New Mutants is you have none?
Yeah, because I don't know what to expect. Do you think it's gonna be crowded or no?
I don't think so. I predict that this film won't do well, and I predict that... I have no predictions on if it will be good or not, because unlike Dark Phoenix, where I was going in like, this shouldn't even exist. The X-Men franchise should be done with. We already had a conclusion to these characters. Here it's like, okay, this is an experiment. I wonder what will happen here. Let's find out. So yeah, my three thoughts are, and yours are, I have no clue. Or let's find out later how good it will be. If it will be the worst X-Men movie, or the best, or just not any of those, somewhere in between.
What's the X? What's the X? What's the X? What's the X? The X! Ah!
Okay, enjoy darkness because it's nighttime. What did we all think of the New Mutants?
I hated it. Yeah, it was very bad.
I just thought it was kind of mediocre.
Yeah, it was very cheesy, I felt like. Yeah, she was like, but the bear, it's too big. And then the dad was just like, but you're stronger.
Yeah, that was weird. Alright, I'm gonna go over my notes. Okay, for starters, now in the previous X-Men movies...
Why do you still have your mask on?
Oh god, I dropped my notepad.
Chris almost got kicked out for taking notes.
No, I didn't. In the previous X-Men films, you know, the 20th Century Fox logo that opened? Okay, so in the previous X-Men films, whenever it opened, it would always flash the X because X-Men. But because Disney bought it, they changed it to 20th Century Studios, which means the Fox X logo has officially died. We will never see the X be flashed again. It's gone.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Okay, my other note is, okay, remember Anya Taylor-Joy's, like, Russian person?
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, okay, she's probably wearing a wig. It's probably wearing...
That's
I mean,
an obvious wig.
It's not... I love how, like, both this and Storm from the other X-Men movies also have a terrible wig.
In her flashbacks, she was, like, blonde when she was younger, and I was like, that's just not real.
Could have just gotten hair dye, or they might have been filming this around the time she was in class or something. Okay, other was, right, you said that the smiley person looked like the Halloween trickster.
Yeah.
Kinda, maybe. He looked more
not
like...
without the mask, but...
I mean, have you seen those, like, music videos with the guy who looks like, whose head looks like a marshmallow?
No.
He kind of looks like that. And when I said with the mask off in my notes, I thought that he looked like Slender Man. But with like a Caucasian skin tone.
Well, obviously without the mask, he doesn't look like the Halloween trickster. But I'm talking about with the mask on, he looks
Maybe a little.
because of the smiley mask.
Okay, the other thing is, I love how she says, like, long after they already know who each other are, she says, "It's okay, I'm a doctor." Like, you think they don't know that? And also that wasn't a quip, so, like, they probably already know that, dude. Alright, what else do I have here? Hang on. Okay, there's a line in the film, I'm gonna have to censor this. There's a line in the film where she says that in a confession thing, she says that
Wait, what? I don't remember that.
you were in the bathroom during this, and I'm gonna censor that over the thing. And now my first thought was, wow, you're still doing that even though you're being filmed with cameras.
Wait, interesting. Which character?
Macy Williams, the one who's dating the main one.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, alright. Alright, now my other thing was, you remember the scene where they get spotted by the doctor on the camera when they're in the attic?
Oh, yeah.
If they've been to the... Well, it's implied that they've been to the attic multiple times, so how did she not notice them before?
True. You found a loophole in the plot.
It's a plot hole in the a loophole in the plot. I don't think that's what that's called. All right, now the bad accents. What do you think of those?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like Charlie Heaton's weird.
Southern accent.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, that's my favorite one. It's so weird.
And the Russian girls.
Yeah,
so bad.
it's so. I think there's a moment where her fake accent breaks, and you can clearly hear that it's American. All right, what's the other one I have? What is this? Okay, do you remember the scene where they're talking about the X-Men?
Yeah.
Yeah, she says, like, would they want a dog? And I'm like, they already have a dog. His name is Beast.
Oh, I don't know that.
So I don't... What's going on here? Do you not know who Beast is? All right. I'm just going through notes. I know none of you took notes. I guess you'll... Okay, so... My main question when watching this whole thing was, okay, this is supposed to look like a place where mutants who don't know how to control their powers would go. But that's what the X-Men do. Like, they have a school for that, where the X-Men go. So where is Charles Xavier doing all of this? Is he just like, should we bring them to the school? No.
You just sound like Snape.
Oh no. Matching things. What is... I'm gonna like shine a light in my notes. Well, I'm facing the camera away from you by accident. No, I'm not. Well, I'm trying to get a light on my notes. Okay, I forgot what I was going to say. All right.
Your camera can't even see it.
Okay, I was going to say, okay, the Russian girl is a little inconsistent, because sometimes she's like, I hate you, and then
Yeah.
she's like, we're all mates.
Yeah, she's like, go put Danny somewhere safe, but then she's like, I'm gonna kill you.
It's really weird. Oh, and also, why does this hospital only have one guard? There's nobody else in the building but her.
And there's like 50 rooms too.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's cameras and like the security stuff, but like, still, like, have like more than one guard. Come on.
So whoever's superior is that you keep referring to.
I don't know. They might be working for the Weapon X program, or SX as they say, which I think is like. I'm probably wrong, but they might have something to do with this guy named Stryker who gave Wolverine his claws.
Teddy, guess what the movie was rated on Rotten Tomatoes?
What?
Guess what the movie was rated on Rotten Tomatoes?
50%.
86.
What?
I would have given it like a 2.
I mean, it's not... Well, how that works is the amount of people who liked it. Well, I didn't hate it. I just thought it was bleh.
I really didn't like it. I would give it a 20%.
I don't get why do they like it so much. Whatever.
Maybe enough people haven't seen it yet.
This might... Wait, does that mean that this is a...
Maybe.
Whatever.
Maybe they just haven't been enough people who have seen it and reviewing it.
Okay.
Because I feel like once more people see it, they're gonna give it.
That might be it. We might get a new consensus.
Sorry,
All right.
We have like a kids movie of like with all the cheesiness.
Maybe. Okay, so I also wrote down, there's a scene where you see like the flashback with Danny to like this other hospital, and I wondered like, is that the hospital from Logan? But you haven't seen Logan, so you wouldn't understand.
I was confused about that part.
Which part? What about it in particular?
Flashbacks about the hospital.
Right. Oh yeah, and also, so it's 5 against 1. They could have easily attacked her at any time to escape.
Yeah, and they all have powers too.
Yeah. And also, in Deadpool 2, they introduced these collars that repress mutant powers. Why not give them those?
So
it would help.
You weren't cold at all during the film.
No, I was not cold.
I was freezing and I'm wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants.
Freezing. Maybe I don't notice the cold.
Did your fart warm you up?
Yeah, and that's the end of my notes. Yeah, so, I like how they tried to,
Are you gonna acknowledge what happened before the film started? The credits? I mean, during the previews?
What did happen?
During a quiet moment.
Okay, during a quiet moment, I farted.
It was like this silentest moment, and it was just like... and then it's And then it just got loud again.
This is, yeah, high class humor here on YouTube, of course, and also they're mostly going to be looking at a black screen during all this, so enjoy looking at also nothing. Well, I don't, and it'll precipitate you. I'm going to point the camera at the road so that whoever's watching this might have something to look at.
How many subscribers do you have?
19.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Climb it up.
The Birdman watched one of my videos, so that's neat. Okay, so what else? So basically, I like that they're trying to, like, we should make this, like, horror. And I'm like, okay. It kind of feels like it's trying to be, like, maybe Nightmare on Elm Street-esque, but I just feel like it wasn't unique enough. The characters weren't that interesting.
It reminded me of every other dystopian movie that exists.
Maybe. Yeah, and at the end there's just the bear. So, what is your rating of the movie, like, on a scale of what? Okay, I'm gonna say on a scale of a half star to 5, where you can be like 3.5 stars or something.
Okay, a half star.
A half star.
I'm gonna say 1 star.
1 star. Okay. Yeah. Well, I say I give the New Mutants 2.5 out of 5.
That's generous. Yeah, that is generous.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't hate it, it's just kind of generic. It's nowhere near the worst X-Men movie, but at the same time, that is not that's not really a hard achievement to achieve. So, yeah, it was underwhelming, but I wasn't expecting anything, so who cares?